Folks, good afternoon. Hey, what do you got to say, bud? Is it warm down here? You think? He's gone. We'll see him in 30 minutes. It's been a while. I haven't posted anything in a minute. Been working a lot. Quite a bit. The van, it's sold in my dreams. I was like, man, I'll sell in a week. I was convinced that's how long it would take. It's been a month and not a single person has contacted me. Oh well, I guess. Market's definitely not great to be spending 100,000 some odd dollars on a luxury recreation vehicle. Probably some of the worst timing to sell it from like an economic standpoint, and everybody's like frugalness, but oh well. Guess I should have hopped on the selling train earlier, but there is no rush besides my own impatience, so it is what it is. Can't change that. What else is going on? Georgia's got some wild pine cones. They're quite large. Like this is a small one. I think this is a junior tree. It's a large pine cone. Probably couldn't have thrown that any worse. It's hot as all get out down here. 80 degrees on a daily basis, and it's not even May. Well, it's May today, but we're not even into summer, is I guess what I'm trying to get at. Coffee has turned into iced coffee. No longer want to drink hot coffee. I'm getting absolutely spoiled living out of the hotel that the company's paying for. Absolutely spoiled. There is no question that I am really hoping the van sells while I'm living in the hotel. Because I am not sure how I will go back to a small sized refrigerator. That is the best part about, okay, two things. The oven and a full size refrigerator. Those two. Other than that, I'm not really using much else, right? I've moved and unplugged the microwave. I could care less. I've never been a microwave person. Don't really care. I plugged it in to sanitize my sponge. That's about it. Yeah, that is factual. That is the only time I've used the microwave since I got here, is to sanitize my sponge. Yeah, but the oven, great. The grill, the oven, grill, full-size refrigerator. Which the grill, I'll be able to get one when I get a camper. The oven will have one in the camper, and the full-size fridge, I'll have one in the camper. So that is can't look forward to that enough, I guess. But I will also have to not have those things if the van does not sell while I'm here. So is what it is. We'll see what happens. I don't really have my hopes up. Not at this point. I'm over 30 days in, and not a single contact or inquiry. No one's even like lowballed me. Like, it's listed for 155. Nobody's been like, I'll give you 50 grand. Nope, nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Again, oh well. Other than that, folks, not a whole lot going on. I need to go to Goodwill and get me a golf club, because this is like a little mini golf course that's just free. It's just here at one of their state parks. It looks like it was a paid thing at one time, but it probably just didn't make enough money, so they're like, screw it. It's just gonna be free. Yeah, because this is the 18th hole. It's elevated, and they've filled in that hole, and there's a lock box to get like the balls on the other side. So they probably used to charge for it, but they don't anymore. So I need to get myself a golf ball and a little golf club. But looked on Facebook Marketplace for golf clubs here, and they're like $1 million. Makes sense, because this is like golf being central, I guess. I don't know. It's old. It's an old people thing, right? And there's tons of old people in Florida and Georgia, where I'm at. So not exactly scoring a cheap one easily. I need to find what a tag says what I need to do, and then just be like, hey, I just want one. Like, I just want a singular golf club. That's it. I'd even try it with the wrong kind of club. Like, what's the difference, you know? Like, you could do that. Who cares? What else, gang? I don't know. Pilot's, I'm not gonna say he's not liking the heat, but he has a little bit of a rough time with it. I don't know if you should be able to see him. I can't see the screen right now, but he don't got a whole lot to say about it. We took him to the beach. He was a big fan of the ocean until he got blindsided by a wave. That was pretty comical. There's an immense amount of panic in his face, like, oh shit. I went underwater. And then he really likes to roll in the sand while wet. Don't really know what that's all about. I guess he's trying to dry himself off or scrub himself. I don't know. But, yeah. I mean, a plus side of it is he gets tired quicker. Or at least seems it. Like, he wants to nap constantly after we're out in the heat. So that's cool. What else? Yeah. Oh, the hotel. Pilot is now a crate trained dog. Homeboy farked up the door to the hotel on the first day. Kind of to be expected, I guess. New place. I left him alone, but I can't go letting him destroy the place. So, but I felt really bad doing it. But he's not mad at it. He goes in there in his own free will. I obviously make it enticing for him. When I have to go to work, he goes in there with a nice treat. But other than that, like, once I get home, which I'm working second shift, so, or nights, or I don't know what you want to call it, some weird stupid hours. But when I get home at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I let him out, we'll walk for a bit, let him out, go to the bathroom, blah blah blah. Then it's time for me to freaking go to bed. I'm usually sleeping by like 5-ish, and I'll leave. The cage obviously stays open. When I'm back there, I don't put him in it for any reason. There's no need to. I'm there, and he'll just go back in and sleep in it, like with the door open. Like, he just likes going in there. It's his little safe space. So happy about that. I'm happy that he's not miserable in it, and that he will choose to sleep in it or go in it just at random when I'm even home. So that's good. That is exciting, because that will probably continue to be that will continue to be a thing once I get a camper. because he is not tearing apart another $100,000 investment. Like, it's just not gonna happen, especially on something that I can't easily fix, like me replacing the steering wheel in the van, the e-brake handle, which I still have to do. I still haven't done that. Those are easy in comparison to me needing to fix some type of fascia board in the camper. They don't use Home Depot Lowe's shelf items. It's all RV specific crap. So I could do it, but I don't want to do it. Plus, I don't want to be mad at him. Like, let's just like kill two birds with one stone. I don't get mad at him. He doesn't ruin my shit. Wonderful life. So, but when I do get the camper, he won't be in one of those traditional like wire crates. I'm not even going to call it a crate. It's a cage. Like, crate is just a fancy fucking word. It's a cage. Like, there's no disputing that. I will make him a crate. I'll get rid of the theater seats that typically come in the trailers, because I don't theater seat. Don't really see a need for that. I will get rid of those, and I'll make, it's like all the rage nowadays. You can find them all over Pinterest. I'll make like a nice home for him, essentially. It'll be, I don't know, probably 6 foot by 3 foot, 6.5, maybe 7 foot long, something like that, by 3 foot wide, 4 foot wide, something. I'll just literally fill the space that I take the recliners from and make a big like spot for him. He'll have a nice bed in there. He'll have dog bowls built into it. Yeah, and I'm thinking it'll be like some sliding ones. It's hard to like imagine, but if you have the wall, there'll be like a slit cut out of it, and maybe I'll do like, I don't know how I'll do it, but it'd be cool to be able to slide the balls in and slide the balls out. So if he's in the cage, the balls go in, and if he's out of it, crate. When he gets a crate, not a cage, I can pull him out. So when we're moseying around the camper, like, they just stay in one spot. They're always in one spot, but he can have them in or he could have them out. Like, that would be pretty cool, in my opinion. So that'd be cool to build that in. And then on top of that, I'll probably build up like some storage, or it'll just be extra counter space or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that'll be in a slide, so I'll have to be kind of weight conscious. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how much the theater seats weigh, but all these new ones are coming with, you know, massaging, reclining, electric, blah 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 blah. So they're probably decently heavy. Recliners are heavy in general, just because of all the mechanics and metal angle bar that's in it. But we'll hash that out. That's, who knows? That's like a year from now. Probably 2 at this rate. But yeah. That's about it, folks. I don't really got much else going on. No major life updates, besides the fact that I can't sell the van. But it'll happen. Just take time. Other than that, maybe I'll see you next month. Cheers.